Hello, my name is Santi, and I'm a student here in the Cutting Edge program working towards a para certificate.
What grade levels have you worked with in your practicums?
I've worked with both middle school and elementary school in my practicums.
What was it like when you started your first practicum?
When I first started my practicum, I came in not knowing what to do or what to expect, and I was just very nervous, and I expected the worst in most things, but I didn't expect it to be as fun as it was working with a gym teacher at the campus grade school.
What were your expectations of being placed and where you're at now?
My expectations of being placed was hoping to be placed at a high school, since that is where I plan on working after I'm done with college, and I didn't expect to be placed at middle school level or elementary, but also I expected the worst in both of those levels, but it turned out to be quite fun.
What are some things that have been challenging at your practicums, and how have you handled the situations?
Some things that have been challenging at my practicum are some of the students, because I work with students with special needs, and I have a hard time trying to keep some of the students who have more severe disabilities than others in check, because it's really hard to contain them and refocus them and get them back on track with what they need to accomplish for those days once they are having a bad day.
What is the most important thing you take away from the experience?
The most important thing I take away from my practicum experience is the bond and connection that I make as student and teacher. And I think those are very important, because without the connection and without the bond that you make with specific students that you work with, it's going to be very hard to be a teacher, because the bonds that are not made means that the students are not going to make that much of a connection with you as a teacher and are not going to be willing to listen to what you have to say.
What have you enjoyed the most about your practicums?
What I've enjoyed the most about my practicums is the interaction that happens with each class that I'm in, and how all the students seem to have such great bonds with each other and can communicate well and are not afraid to ask the teacher when they have questions about specific assignments. My name is Santi, and if you are a new student, I welcome you, and I hope to see you around campus next year in the fall.